Welcome to your Tuesday, December 10th morning update. And Chuck Schumer has a problem. A little while back, he tweeted, Democrats want common sense reform for ICE, end the roving patrols and racial profiling, take accountability and abide by the same rules as local police. Masks need to come off, body cameras need to stay on, no secret police in the United States of America. Are you serious? Roving patrols and racial profiling. That's about as Democrat a thing as I can think of. Take accountability, same rules as the police. So ICE has to enforce the law? I think they do. It's required, just like cops. And masks need to come off. How about, why don't you get your black bloc buddies at Antifa to do that? Anyway, we don't want to get distracted. We're here to talk about the last thing. Body cameras. Democrats were holding money back from ICE funding because they wanted body cameras. Democrats are the party of cameras. Body cameras on cops, license plate readers, CCTV. They want access to ATM cams, doorbell cams, public cameras carried by people in their pockets, cameras on public transit, everywhere, in every corner. And now they don't want body cameras on ICE. You'd be right to wonder why. The donor class, the people who are paying to send these activists out into the streets and violate the law, well, that's what's happening. Politico. Congressional Democrat leaders have made universal use of body cameras one of their prime demands for imposing accountability on immigration and customs enforcement, especially after federal agents fatally shot two American citizens in Minneapolis. But after an outcry from privacy advocates, surveillance tools will allow ICE agents to identify and track nutjob crazy protesters. Democrats are also calling for restrictions on how the body cameras can be used. But this makes perfect sense. If ICE agents have cameras on them and their crazy nutjob left-wing protesters are filmed being crazy nutjob left-wing protesters, that could end up in the public domain. I know. They're complaining. They're saying, oh, but they'll use facial recognition and they'll profile their protesters. And they absolutely will do that. But then again, the entire surveillance state does that. Pick a team. Choose a side. Anyway, just like that, Democrats are against body-worn camera surveillance. They don't care about the First Amendment, the right to assemble, the right to privacy. They don't care about any of that. So now you know. This has nothing to do with that, and everything to do with hiding their crazy. We'll talk to you in a minute.